Okay, I know you think I'm nuts, but I woke up Saturday morning, Nick. I woke up Saturday morning, and I
drunk, evidently.
Yeah. And I said, when does Ben Simmons play? And I didn't feel this about Anthony Davis. And I didn't feel this about Westbrook. I felt it about Magic. I felt it about LeBron. I never felt it about Kawhi. I'm sorry, but I think the NBA is fine without LeBron. And I just say this, I am more excited to watch Simmons now than any player in this league.
Okay, I can't speak to your level of excitement. I also can't speak to your level of health. At this point, I feel like you're either way under-medicated or way over-medicated. I'm not sure which. But you are now the people that when I met you, you mocked. The very first time I ever came on your show, you showed a list of GMs who were like, 32% want Karl Anthony Towns, 26% want Anthony Davis, only 18% want LeBron. The answer's LeBron. The answer's always LeBron. And guess what? It's still the answer. I do believe he's the guy that you said not last year or 2 years ago, this year, a week ago, you would have voted MVP. And now you have just forgotten him, thrown him aside for a guy who I love in Ben Simmons, but a guy who we are not yet sure is the best player on his own team.
But you can't you can't deny. Mm-hmm. You can't deny, though. And Nick, we do this in relationships. We do it in business. You've had big decisions. There are people that move you in moments. And when you watch Ben Simmons take over playoff games as a rookie, I mean, we're seeing Anthony Davis do this in year 6, year 7. Ben Simmons is different than the rest of them. Come on, Nick, he's different.
Listen, if you're asking me, does Ben Simmons have one day best player in the league potential? I would say the answer to that question is yes. Am I certain Ben Simmons will ever be better than Giannis? No, I'm not. Like, Ben Simmons is... Well, listen, Colin, Giannis is 23 and currently better. I don't know if Ben Simmons will catch him. He has a chance to, but you are anointing Ben Simmons to a place.
Yes.
An inevitability that only 11 guys, this is the era you're putting him in. Only 11 guys in basically recorded NBA history have held the belt as greatest player alive. I'll tell you, Wilt Russell, they went back and forth for a while. Then Kareem, briefly Moses Malone. Then Bird and Magic went back and forth for a while. Then Jordan retired, so it was Hakeem, so then it was Jordan again. Then it was Shaq, then it was Duncan, then LeBron. I don't know who, it's only 11 guys, history of the league. I don't know who LeBron's handing the belt to. It might be Anthony Davis, and maybe Anthony Davis then hands it to Giannis or Ben Simmons. But it also might be Embiid. It also might be someone that is not currently in the league. Maybe it's James Harden. You've somehow, I can't believe it, you've somehow overstated Ben Simmons when I didn't think it was possible. Ben Simmons 6 weeks ago might not have been Rookie of the Year. And now, listen, you don't get up for anything. You're setting a weekend alarm clock for Ben Simmons. 8 hours till Ben Simmons plays. Can't wait till we see Ben Simmons play. Like, can we just wait till he hits 60% from the free throw line and 1% from three? That's all I'm asking before we anoint him as the next LeBron.
Okay, well, maybe I have better instincts. Let's move to my next question. Let's just pretend LeBron loses tonight. And you would admit this. Cleveland's not great defensively. This is not Cleveland 4 years ago. It's not Miami. I don't even think it's the first Cleveland team. They're not very good defensively. Kevin Love's a liability. Tristan's not on the floor. Jordan Clarkson's never cared much about defense. LeBron's not what he once was. If they lose tonight, okay, now no more fantasy 2,000, 10,000 feet. They lose tonight down 0-2. I don't think they win the series because I don't think they can clamp down on Indiana. If they can't do it at home, they're not doing it in Indiana. Okay. The meal ticket's over. He's no guarantee. Kawhi Leonard, no circus, no wake, not tough on coaches, will practice. Why would I want to hand the Lakers over to LeBron? He's a lot of headaches.
All right. First of all, your premise is flawed because they're not going to lose tonight. But I will indulge you as such.
Okay.
Let's say they do lose tonight. Did you just This medicine that has affected you on LeBron, did it also affect your short and medium-term memory when you say Kawhi Leonard's no circus? Like, is the last game you saw Kawhi Leonard play game 1 of last year's Western Conference Finals? He has sat out the last month and a half. He's been the only circus we've ever had with the Spurs. He's going to force a trade out of Greg Popovich. He's no circus. I'm not sure what you're talking about. But even if I accept the second faulty premise, which is that Kawhi's no circus, who would I rather have, Kawhi Leonard or LeBron James? Are you out of your mind? Is that even a question? Are you really saying these words?
Yes.
Like, these are the things I need to ask you. Kawhi's awesome. He's not LeBron. You said a minute ago, you were like, we've always asked these questions. Could LeBron go on any team and get them to the finals in the East? He's answering that question this year by losing Kyrie, winning the same number of games, and will get them to the finals in the East. Of all the times to say, like, this is the year we're leaving LeBron as the league's passing him by, doesn't need him. It's just not what I'm seeing. You said, would Houston want him? I know for a fact Houston tried to acquire him this season. I know for a fact Houston will do everything they can to acquire him this offseason. Philadelphia will as well. Every team in the league will. So, would I rather have Kawhi or LeBron? I'd rather have LeBron than every player in the league. And I think you would as well. I don't really know where my friend went, and I don't know who I'm talking to.
Listen, all I'm going to say is this. Everybody's got an expiration date, and even the year Derek Jeter, a year out from retirement, hit 300. He didn't have the range. We were looking for a tour.
Did you just compare LeBron to Jeter?
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying when it comes to iconic great figures, they all have an expiration date. And I could tell the last year Michael was in Chicago. He just wasn't quite the guy. And I'd rather, remember, you're not committing to LeBron for a year. You're committing for 5. And I don't want to commit to LeBron. He leaves awake. He's tough on coaches. He won't practice. He's not going to help unless necessarily elevate the growth of all these young players. By the way, if I'm Ben Simmons and I get to the Eastern Conference Finals and I need the ball, I'm not a spot-up shooter. Why would I want LeBron? I'm the man. I'm not giving my team to LeBron.
Why would you want LeBron so you can, I don't know, win a title? So you can, get past the Eastern Conference Finals.
Okay,
say it again.
If let me just throw this. I got to get going. If they lose tonight, will you sleep on my premise and consider it? If they lose and are down,
if they lose tonight, Colin, I'll sleep on your couch, but it's not happening. So, there's a lot of things we can discuss. It's not happening.
It's a good couch.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Nick Wright and I disagree on everything today, but that's okay because I feel strongly about it, my friend. First things first every morning. Good talking to you.
You as well. Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from The Herd or go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.